Hello, user testing community. Once again, it's Mike McDowell from the Solutions Consulting team here at User Testing, back with another tip of the week. Today, we're going to talk about your contributors in your study. Now, I've done a tip in the past about finding the right contributors and adding some bogus questions in, or bogus answers into your questions to sort of set some traps to get the cheaters out of there. But today, we're going to talk about generating empathy for your contributors in your study, especially when you're thinking of doing highlight reels, which you all should be. How do we generate more empathy for the people, and in doing so, give our studies themselves more credibility? So the way that we do this is by not only relying on our screener to tell us who our participants or contributors are, but we start our study itself, our test plan, with some steps that will give us some more insight into our contributors and will also provide, hopefully, really great clips for a highlight reel. So what I've got here on the screen is just an example of a financial website test. And in this particular test, I put a screener that said, which of the following are you considering buying in the next 6 months? So a car, choosing a new financial institution, getting married, moving, traveling, must select buying a home. So they could do all these, but they had to pick buying a home. So I'm looking for people who want to buy a house in the next 6 months. When are you planning on purchasing your next home? Okay, again, I'm just reinforcing it to get some credibility to that first answer. Within the next 6 months, 6 months to a year. Okay, those are the acceptable answers. And then I want people with high credit scores, excellent credit scores, or good. But then I go over to my test plan. And when I edit my test plan, you're going to see that I put a few steps at the beginning to tell me more about the people I'm going to get feedback from. So right here, I open with a multiple choice question. Tell me about the home that you're looking to purchase. Again, I want to get more color to the answers they gave in the screener. So anybody can just say they're buying a home, but now I want them to describe it. Tell me more about it. This is a multiple choice, but we know they're going to give me some qualitative information on top of that. Then talk about your previous experience, like looking at mortgage rates, things like that. It's going to give me a bit of the, probably the positives and the negatives, really is what I'm looking for in this, but it's going to give me a little bit of both. And I can see what are the problems that I'm trying to solve on my website, my financial website. Am I addressing the right customer problems they've had in the past? Then let's talk about the home they're likely to purchase. Approximately, what's the value of the house you're going to buy? So again, making them go deep on the thing that they told me that they're going to do. And then this fourth one, what are the top 3 websites that come to mind when financing a new home purchase? So this is going to tell me, again, at a glance, remember, everything that we do, we want to make sure we can just glance over it, whether it's a keyword map visualization or a written response or a multiple choice question. We could skim these things and then drill into the moments that matter. So here, I'm asking for the top 3 websites that come to mind when financing a home purchase. And so that's going to let me know where my customers potentially are looking outside of my company to find the business that they need. So these first 4 questions here, it's a really great intro to the contributor, what their state of mind is, what their motivations are, and then I go into the launch the URL down here in step number 5. So really great opportunity to dive deep, create some empathy for your contributors, and then take them into the study that you actually want to get to. So hopefully this is going to be great for you, and you're going to start creating a lot more of these questions at the beginning of your studies before you dig into the actual task at hand and generate empathy for your contributors, which will help you in turn create much more powerful highlight reels. So that's it for now. I will see you in 7 days for another tip of the week.